get to the bottom, start taking care of those tires.
Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch will lead them to green.
With the 8. Still there, one trying to follow.
See Logano on the outside. LaJoie got it loose underneath of him and got him in the wall a little bit, trying to go 3 wide.
3 wide, middle of the pack. Logano on the attack.
Hey, what? That car stuck pretty good up there in that third group through 3 and 4. Talking about Logano in the 22.
Pretty risky early. The one that didn't stick very good was LaJoie underneath of him.
Here comes Byron for second on the inside of Kyle Busch.
Think about what Martin Truex Jr. told us in the pre-race. He said every car you pass, your car drives better the closer it gets to the front.
Yeah, I think that's exactly why you see somebody like Logano chancing that risky move 3 wide on the first corner. Pounce on it, get it early. Speaking of pouncing on it, boy, Chastain really drove it in the corner hard. Kyle got into his left rear right there, got him way sideways. That's because he took that line away from him. You need that real estate to move up the racetrack. You take that line away, that's exactly how you pass in Ross Chastain.
And when that happened, who capitalized? Tyler Reddick dropped underneath both of them and made a pass. Kyle Busch can't get to the bottom, and he is paying the price. Started second. Here's the contact 1 lap ago.
Well, you see Chastain rotate down, and as Kyle's coming up, he's coming down, taking that line away. They get into it the least little bit, and it really upset Kyle's car. Doesn't take much.
Remember, no practice, no qualifying. So this race lined up according to the metric that rewards point standing position, finish in the last race, and fastest lap in the last race.
You know, Clint, I've seen this at this racetrack before, especially in the early going. I've been watching Kyle Busch in that 8 car. He runs right around the bottom in 1 and 2, but then he moves up a lane. Now, he ran the bottom that time in 3 and 4, but he'd been moving up a lane just in 3 and 4.
Well, I think he was chasing the handling on his race car. The car didn't take off well. Again, no practice. Doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of guys out here that are going to have a surprise. That's why you have a competition caution. NASCAR's put this competition caution in lap 30. A lot of these guys, probably like Kyle Busch, will be making some adjustments. I'll tell you one thing I did notice. They're picking up right where they left off. These Hendrick boys are fast, just like they were in Phoenix.
Denny Hamlin to the outside makes a pass on Chris Buescher. That's going to be for 9th place. That's the first side-by-side battle on the racetrack. You're riding with Hamlin and his Toyota Cam.
You know, Mike, you talked about it at the top of the show, the tire fall off, the give up, the time on the stopwatch. 7 laps, already over half a second, even for the leaders that obviously have pretty good race cars.
Well, you said that, a half a second. Looking back at last year, looking over notes, is about a 1.5 seconds. I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to see more fall off, just like the design was hoping for. William Byron already moving to the outside, trying to get some clean air on his car, find some downforce to get around that teammate of his, Alex Bowman. William Byron's been so fast this year. It's really kind of been a 2-horse race on these short tracks between him and his teammate, the other teammate, Kyle Larson.
Kevin Harvick having a look under Chris Buescher. This is for 10th place.
I think
and for the lead, here comes Byron.
This could be Byron's breakout season. He's always kind of been there, but I'm telling you, I think I look for him. I've already said it. I know it's bold, but I think he wins 6 to 8 races this year.
His development has been very interesting to watch, Clint. We were pitted right next to him running Legends cars. He and my son and others there in the garage at Charlotte Motor Speedway Tuesday nights. And I don't think William learned a whole lot racing Legends cars because he was always the fastest qualifier. He always started out front, and in a whole season he didn't have many cars to pass, and that kind of stayed with him through the K&N series and to the Truck Series. So he's been kind of late developing racecraft, but boy, he has done a heck of a job of it. He led 120